There it is. There it is. Mistweaver Monk. All healing reduced by 5%.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Balloon's gift healing is increased by 5%. Was 10%. So that's another big nerf. Like Cocoon's absorb amount reduced by 25%. That is huge.
And I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
What's up, guys? Class changes have been announced. I wanted to make a quick video. I'm very excited. Mistweaver is getting nerfed. I can see it down there. All healing reduced by 5%, but I'm going to start with Demon Hunter. Start at the top. Demon Hunter. Let's see. Sweet and Suffering has been updated. Now increases duration. Feast of Souls. Sure, that's fine. I'm going to be honest. I still don't know what Devourer does other than one-shot people randomly. Rest of Druid, okay. Wrath damage increase, Starfire, Star Surge, Sunfire, Moonfire. That's a lot of damage, but I don't know how effective it'll be. I am curious of... I'm a big fan of Convoke for Resto Druid. And I'm curious if, like, Boomy Convoke might actually be decent again. So that may be something interesting to see. I'm going to have to maybe keep Marker's stream or something. Preservation Invoker, all healing reduced by 5%, not affected by PvP, sure. Verdant Embrace, mana cost reduced by 27%. Sure, that's fine. I don't think that's going to change anything. There it is. There it is. Mistweaver Monk, all healing reduced by 5%. Balloon's gift healing is increased by 5%, was 10%, so that's another big nerf. And Windwalker Tiger's Brew now increases critical strike chance by 1% stack per 2% stack. I don't know how strong this is, but we will take a nerf to Windwalker, but 5% reduced healing on Mistweaver is insane. So they got nerfed by 8%. I think they got nerfed by another 4%. They got another healing thing nerfed by 4 or 5%. I can't remember what it was. And now they're nerfing it again. And I'm good. It's good. It's very good. I'm hoping that this makes it more in line. I think that some of the changes down below that I saw is going to make it a lot more in line with other healers. But we'll get to that in a second. So, Paladin, Holy. All of these don't apply for PvP, which is fine. I'm a PvP gamer, PvP enjoyer. So, all of these don't really affect me. I mean, sure, glad they're getting buffed in PvE, I guess. Priest, Discipline Priest. All of these changes aren't affected for PvP. So that's fine. Holy got a healing increase by 8% flat, which is kind of crazy because I feel like in PvE they're kind of insane. But maybe I'm wrong on that. I only did the raid for like the first couple weeks, so who knows? Plea healing increased by 25%. Who's pressing plea? Do you press plea ever in PvE? I mean, I barely even press in the PvP. It's like a last resort type of button, but sure, I guess. But yeah, so no changes to Discipline Priest, which I don't think I'm wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure Priest hasn't gotten a single change for Holy or Discipline this, like, in the first 3 weeks or 4 weeks of the season. Like, there's been, like, 0 changes. Which, Discipline Priest feels pretty good right now. I wish the healing was a little bit... Like, I wish we had Rapture back or Void Swap still. But we do a lot of damage. So, as long as they don't nerf our damage or our healing, then, you know, I'm okay. I'm just gonna kind of hide. Try to avoid the nerf bat as much as I can. Shaman, Restoration Shaman. All healing done by 8%, not in PvP combat, sure. All damage dealt increased by 30%. That's interesting. I don't know if their damage was the problem. Pretty sure if they would have increased the healing by 8%, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal either for PvP, but I'm trying to think if there's any like damage builds that you can even run with the Shaman. I know there's like lightning bolts and stuff that kind of stack up over time, so maybe it'll be like, maybe you'll feel it. I feel like in 2s you might be able to feel it a lot more too, because I feel like, especially those dampener games that like Shaman Boomy, Shaman Warlock, those games that just last like 8 minutes, 10 minutes, running around a pillar, I think that 30% will add up. Even more Mistweaver nerfs coming up. So PvP. Goal for these Mistweaver's Monk changes to target their ability to extend the duration of matches. We would like to maintain their identity. Yeah. Ability to trade cooldowns and mana efficiency more effective. Okay, so Mana Tea now restores 50% less mana in PvP combat. I think this is really good because Mana Tea is kind of insane whenever the amount of games where I'm like, oh my god, he's and then he just gains like half his mana bar back. But happy about that. Light Cocoon's absorb amount reduced by 25%. That is huge. Very happy about that. I think doing in the first like 2 minutes is insane. After that, it kind of gets kind of smaller and smaller just because of dampening. But yeah, I think we will feel 25% nerf for sure. Like that's going to be really effective. And then the cooldown reduction for Life Cocoon by 30 seconds was 45. So 15 seconds longer on Cocoon cooldown. I think this is good. I literally made the suggestion, nerf the healing and then nerf the cooldown reduction. And they did. They listened to me. What can I say? You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. No, but yeah, I'm very happy about this. I'm curious to see like what changes are gonna happen. I wonder if it's still. I mean, it's gotta still be strong, right? Like it's still gotta be like within line of other healers. I feel like it's probably in between like Holy Paladin and Priest somewhere. But overall, I think Mistweavers are going to be a lot more balanced. I think there's going to be a lot of Mistweavers re-rolling since it's not going to be broken. I'm hoping that there's not going to be a Mistweaver every other game on the ladder now, but I guess we'll see. All right, those are going to wrap up all the changes coming April 21st, Tuesday. I'm very excited to see how they turn out. For more content, be sure to subscribe and check me out on Twitch. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.